Kenshi Critiques, I'm Kenshi Dick, Rise of Favorite Anime. Welcome to another live reaction to Inuyashiki episode 5. What's interesting before I start this, right? Because now that we've had like a couple of episodes already, you always hear debates, right, about how good the show is, how bad the show is. There's a group of people that really fucking hate the show. There's a group of people that absolutely love the show. Like they'll speak in languages that even I wouldn't speak in terms of praise. I find myself with Inuyashiki somewhere in the middle. I'm guessing, I'm not familiar with Gantz at all, right? But I'm pretty sure Gantz was a divisive show, right? Like a divisive manga, divisive anime. And I'm sure this will be the same. I think the worst I could say for this show is, even though I'm really enthusiastic about it, because it's simple, right? It's very simple. It's about the visceral nature, the scenes, very black and white, right? Like I've said in my previous reactions. But, you know, like you have mindless shonen, right? You can also have mindless seinen, right? This is not going to be a Berserk level. Berserk is regarded, and I think Berserk is better from what I read of the manga and watched of the anime. But I think there's a place for shows like these, right? Ultra violent, unapologetic shows like this, which are generally quite mindless. They're not particularly concerned about their story or the details, the nuance and stuff. They just want to paint things as this and that, right? And this is far from the worst show I've ever seen. I've seen some bad shit. Seraph of the End Season 2, fucking Baby Steps, fucking shit like that. I've put up with Love Live, so I think it's a bit too, maybe exaggerating to say it's fucking trash, but I wouldn't say it's ever going to be in my top 20 or something like that. I hate to say that right now before I've even finished it, but it just doesn't seem like a show will be in my top 20. But as far as low standard season goes, like I've said before, it's definitely really good. So I'm looking forward to this. I just want to enjoy something, right? You can watch something passive. I put up with Love Live during Ramadan. I was just watching it passively. And it's not the worst. Love Live is not the worst thing I've ever seen. There are things that try to be good, but they're actually trash. They make no sense. The writing's shit. The writing's cringe. At least when you go into Love Live, you know what to expect, right? And I'm not apologizing for shit anime. That's not me, man. But Inuyashiki is not the worst thing that people ever seen. I think people are exaggerating. But it's not the greatest fucking thing ever, right? So let's get into this. Inuyashiki episode 5. Come on. And if anything, the fucking dope ass intro, man. I can take 20 minutes of my time to listen to the intro. I think the most development will be with his friend, right? Firearm. It's his mate, man. He knows. No bullets. What's this guy gonna do, though? He's concerned, but he can't do anything. Bang, bang. He's gonna have to get him unguarded or do something. Pull a fucking wire out of the back of his head or some shit. This is where the development will be with the kid with the fucking heart, right? I think, see, you can't call this show crap, but you can't say it's the greatest thing ever, right? You just gotta watch it as is. Tell me, my hero, what do we need to earn it all and to never let us bleed? So hit me on the ground without a sound. Bring it on now till the day we take the lead. In the middle of the fake game, the same proclaims made by the liars from the lost age. Try to believe to know what you are, but you're not sure which side you're on from the start. Look, all the junk we made, this corner you'll take will never lead you to the pearly gates. The wills to betray turned into a machine. We just gave it away to fit into the scene. It isn't away, or are you lost? Where are you going? Tell me, my hero, where you're going. What do I need to end my war? Hit me on the ground, hit me on the ground, hit me on the ground, hit me on the ground. You know what? Someone made a joke video about animes, right? And the community around them. And then someone said that Tokyo Ghoul anime was only as good as that one song that plays, right? Its intro. Hit me on the ground, hit me on I can see the same memes being made out of this show. Did you hear about the Shishigami? Shishigami. gun at them. Ah, yes, the bully is shooting. Say they might shoot the school one of these days. School shooting, that's kind of fucking bitchy, man. Shock is the thing, right? In America, if this played out, it would be shocking. They wouldn't. It would be insensitive after school shootings to air this. He wants. That's an exaggerated response. Everyone's very heightened and exaggerated in this. Exaggerated emotions, right? Where do you even begin, right? When your fucking friends got powers like this and he's murdering people. This is like Tarantino fucking worried about Harvey Weinstein. They were fucking friends for 20 years. What do you do about someone like that? Maybe he can hook up with the fucking old dude. Man, cancer. Yeah, I can cure cancer. There are others. Yeah, that's important. Shit. But you know what I mean by the development aspect? It's like they're friends clearly, but he's forgotten their friendship and looked at his actions, right? Because the guy's completely heartless. How did he ever become friends with a guy like that? Homebody, everyday happy life. You know what it could be? That the mangaka's a good artist but not a good writer. It could but just be that, right? It's fair to say we get that in America, right? Duties between writing and drawing are separated because there are better writers than you know. This is the guy we can root for. I love his chin. His fucking chin. How the fuck did he just meet this guy? How did we just skip to this? Yeah? He just happens to be... What? He just assumed that is the old timer was like him. That's a big leap in it. Oh my god. That's fine, man. Cut the fat. They've met. Do you know what he's doing? His expression is the biggest development for him. The look on his face, man. Their faces, man. I can imagine how wicked they would look in the manga. What? I'm just a sucker for the old timers, man. That's all I can say. You real life hero. The last hero. You're so cool. I'm with that guy, man. Old timers, man. I'm not a hero. Hero. Alright. only a friend. At least he's fucking made peace with that. So many people save their lives. Killing machine now. He came pretty close to the Yakuza, guys. Why does everyone start crying in this anime? I understand it's a particular style, right? Exaggerated emotions. But everyone starts bawling like a baby. More human than any human. Will you spend my whole life? I will do whatever I can for you. I want to help. Alright? Because of who you are. He can put himself behind a good guy, right? With those powers. I mean, so all fair and good saying, oh, you got these cool powers, but you're fucking murderer. I can't get behind that. They're really rushing. This feels like a very, very brisk and rushed adaptation. And people tell me they adapt 5 to 7 chapters within one episode. We'll see if it works with it. There's something about this show. It's got some weird charm to it that I just watch it, so... It's okay. What the fuck she's playing? She's gonna end up dead, man. She don't know what that is. Your pube head? Ah, that's gonna be my thumb. That's gonna be my thumb. Pube head. This guy is savage, man. Just fucking spit it out. She's gonna end up dead. Watch. Thanks. Wow. That is that Cody, man. Shit, he don't give a fuck. What? Ah, he was talking about fishing, wasn't he, on the phone? Now we get to see his family life. He's a sociopath, isn't it? Like, one of those people that can blend into different... Well, he clearly doesn't blend in, but he can pretend. Wow. He's got fucking rich families. Big setup. Be safe out there. Wow. So the guy can be nice to people. What's his fucking problem then? Oh shit. Dad is separated, then he's with a new family. That's what Mindhunter's dealing with right now. That fucking these killers, people aren't born criminals. They become criminals because of their upbringing. That's right. Mari Inuyashiki. Okay. Very pretty. We could ever get permission. What the hell are they doing here? Wow, okay, I see the young buck fucking training the old timer. New tricks. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I black out. He has the visage of an old man, but he's not actually an old man. He just feels like it, right? He's still got the consciousness of an old man. So he's just got memory to act like a certain way. You don't need to act like that. Bring out your lasers, man. No time of greatness. She don't have cancer, does she? Pancreatic cancer. Oh wow. Okay, now it mirrors what's going on with the old man. Tell me there's nothing they can do. Month left to live. He can heal her, right? After I'm gone. To take you in. Shit. He can heal her though. Shit. So you guys are fucking hot. There we go. Only die. He's probably gonna learn how to heal, and this guy's gonna learn how to do fucking some destruction, man. Fucking hell. Look, see, that's kind of interesting. This guy learns how to kill, that guy learns how to save lives, but they're still gonna keep doing what they're doing. Holy crap. Shit. What the hell does she see in a cold-blooded motherfucker like this? Maybe she likes his taste in manga or some shit. Okay, so let's go. Terminal cancer. Kami-sama. 3 million yen. Where from? He robbed the bank, didn't he? I used the money from a part-time job. Day trading. He can get that money easy. He can fucking hack the internet. Fucking. Moving money. They're not interested in how the hell his body does that, right? They're interested in just what they do with the power when they get it. How much is this place? I honestly don't mind it being a brisk adaptation, as long as we get a fucking complete story for once, not splitting shit up into seasons, man. Then I can tell people I read the manga. What do you think about this view? I honestly, some things it's from an objective perspective, it's terrible that they're going over everything so briskly, right? But it's not pissing me off. That things that usually piss me off. There's no intrinsic. It's when a show starts off fucking really good and then starts doing that shit that you fucking hate that shit. Nice. I want to know what the ramifications of this is, right? There has to be ramifications on the world for so much destruction, but healing people, right? Like there's no security cameras that see these people doing this shit. whenever they're doing these things. Bloody hell. Chotomate. Check on your fucking patient. Oh wow. Imagine fucking Johan had this. Genta. You are a hero. You know, as far as the mangaka goes, who wrote this show, I can understand why he wanted to write a show like this, right? It's like angst. It comes from an angst, right? A righteous angst. You know what I mean? A show like this. I feel it's written like that. You wish you fucking had the power to fucking change things, right? Do good, you right? The righteous angst. The miracle micro. Few security. They finally explained it. It happened in places there were few security cameras. What if I was the one who did it? Where's his conscience coming from now? He was completely cold-blooded psychopath. I'd die with you. And now he's got regret. It's like his mum never existed before this. Looks like they caught him. I saw online some 40-year-old loser. Wow. Oh my god. It's good that we almost good that we covered a lot. I guess no wonder he's so fucking in a rush to move, right? He doesn't want to raise suspicions. And he can fly as well. I'm going to stop killing people. Where did this sudden conscience come from? I know his mum got cancer, right? It makes you put things in perspective, but still. It's really weird he got this conscience. Does he value life now when he sees that it's so easily lost? Shit. Someone dobbed him in. This may probably made it worse, just as he's about to turn a new leaf. Oh god, this is gonna just turn them back. Send them backwards. That's not a good place to end it. That's not a good place to end it. At the brisk pace they were moving there, he would clearly defend himself. He would clearly defend himself and shoot himself. He wouldn't be pinned down. I don't get how it just clicked. I know they're glossing over things. He had got conscience, and then now he's letting these guys pin him down. Like, at least show us that he'd fall back into his old ways, because his fucking home was invaded, right? Maybe we'll see that next episode. Not the best place to end it, but I'm fine with it, to be honest, man. Like, my measure for seasonals now, I have to be more realistic, right? Otherwise, I'd never watch any seasonals. You wouldn't get any of these reactions. But there's something about this, right? There's a charm to it, right? This is the kind of shit I grew up on when I was young, right? When I started reading basic comics, right? And there's a very sci-fi edge to it. It reminds me a lot of some of the stuff I used to watch back in the day. But there's also like a wish fulfillment, boy fantasy thing about this show. New outro. Alright, people, thank you guys for watching. What did you guys think of that episode? I think that covered the most, I guess, event-wise, it covered the most in a very brisk fashion. And I'm okay with some things work, some things don't. For this, I think if you go in with a realistic expectation of what to expect, right? Like, then I think it'll be fine, right? It's just shows that I start really strong and do this. I think so far it's just this brisk pace is better. The first two are very slow and very little happened, and it didn't really give away much at all. Now, if you're gonna do that with this show, a show that doesn't have much kind of like spoken dialogue and writing, then have it brisk. Have it feel like a fucking silent movie where the guy's saying one line at a time, but you can see what he's feeling through his face and stuff. And I've seen pictures of the manga as well. They're very well fucking drawn and detailed, and they speak volumes, right? Very little dialogue, really great art, right? So maybe that's hard to translate. So well, I'm good with this for now, man. I don't think it's terrible at all, man. I think it's a watchable show. It may not hit my top 20, but who cares? Who cares about anyone's top 20 right now? I tell people my top 20, they don't care. They're just plebs. They don't care. They got their own fucking bullshit. They're not their top 2 and 3 and 4. It makes no sense, but it is what it is, man. So, peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Those details are below. Click the icon at the bottom. Subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.